vision. I tried a new location and I don't think the sun is right. Hang on. How is that? Oh, so much better. Hi everyone. Okay, sorry, I have to move around a little bit. The sun was shining right into the aperture of the camera. Cool. Hi, can you guys see me okay? Hello, hello. Just waiting for a few more people to get on. Hi everyone. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to morning yoga at Downtown Strength and Conditioning. How is everyone's pandemic experience so far? Going good? Hi. So good. Awesome. So let's give it a couple more minutes. Let some other people jump on. So who is that? RF Raganels. Hi. Where are you from? Doing good? Good. Might just be me and you this morning. I'm sure there'll be a few more people hopping on eventually. So great. All right, so I'm actually going to, because you're a member at Downtown Strength and Conditioning, right? Yes. Oh, what up, Richard? Hey! Alfredo's on. Hey, guys. Let's get a few more peeps on. So I am going to be recording this session and putting it on the Red Cheetah Yoga YouTube page. So I'm going to start class with hey, what up? I'm gonna start class with this really cool like reading that I got in my email this morning. Hang on, let me get to it. There we go. So I wrote it down because it was so good I had to save it forever. So I get the CNN good news emails, and they really are good news. It's so good. I'm so over, like, I've been over media for years. I really haven't watched the news in, oh my gosh, like 8-9 years, which has, its pros and its cons. So when CNN came out that they were doing these weekly emails of good news, of course I jumped on the opportunity. So hi guys, welcome. We're about to start yoga in just like a minute or two. So here is the like just a really cute, the opening of the email that I got from CNN this morning. So, there are so many kinds of silence. Some of them are lonely, empty streets where there used to be bustling crowds, a quiet afternoon which should have been filled with laughter and conversation with family and friends. But silence can be incredibly healing. It forces you to focus your mind on other things. Maybe your own innermost thoughts, or just the sound of the wind rustling through the trees outside. No matter where you find your silence, one thing's for sure. The moment you become totally, completely at peace with it, someone down the street is going to start up a leaf blower. Hi guys! Keep jumping on. You guys know you can be as late to yoga as you want. So, I had to share that. It made me laugh because it reminded me of the live stream classes that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of them with a lot of different companies, and that has happened a couple times to me where I'm in the middle of a really deep moment in my meditation or yoga class and someone starts up a weed whacker or a leaf blower. So welcome guys. Let me know if you can see me okay. I'm gonna be teaching from over here today. I wanted to kind of switch up where I'm teaching from. I hope this isn't too dark so you guys can see me. You guys can see me okay, right? Give me some feedback. Let me see. You guys can see okay? Actually, it looks pretty good now that I'm close to the camera. So let me know where you guys are sore. Are we working on shoulders, hips, back? Oh. Yes, you can see me okay? Okay, great. And let me know body parts you want to work on. work on. Yeah, no rain today, right? That was really fun last week. Alright, you see me good. Lower back. What else? You guys want lower back? My lower back is still healing too, so I'm looking forward to doing this practice with you guys. Anybody else? Anybody else? What up? Let me know where you guys want to focus. What body parts, what muscle groups? Where are you feeling sore? Maybe a little... Yeah, I know, the garden. Oh, the garden view from that side. That's actually my vegetable garden right there. So you are getting a garden view. It's just everything is a tiny little sprout right now. So hopefully in a couple weeks those will be big, lovely full plants. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Let's start on hands and knees today. Ooh, it was very dirty over there. Alright, so you're gonna start with stretching out your wrists. So from a tabletop position, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Turn your hands around and point your fingers towards your legs. Fingers spread really wide, and you're gonna lean back nice and easy. Keep the wrists of your hands on your yoga mat and just go back as far as you comfortably can. It might be a little uncomfortable, especially if you have really overworked forearm muscles from a lot of grippy stuff you've been doing this week. You guys doing a lot of grippy stuff? I know a lot of us are doing body weight stuff at home. I know this feels way more open than it normally does. I'm still not doing much CrossFit because of my lower back, but I'm hoping to start today or tomorrow. So lean back a little bit more, big breath in, loud breath out. And then shift your body weight forward again. You're going to turn your hands in. You're going to do the opposite side of your forearms now. Fingers point towards each other. Get the backs of your hands totally flat on your mat. You're going to rock side to side, to the right and to the left. Go really easy and slow. If you've been doing a lot of burpees and push-ups, this one's going to be a really big blessing for you. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Breathe in right. Breathe out left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale, go center and pause. Make fists with your hands. Breathe in. Squeeze your fingers in towards your palms. And as you breathe out, spread your fingers across your mat. Do that 3 more times. Inhale, make fists with your hands. Exhale, spread your fingers out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Flip your hands over. Go ahead and take a seat. Sit on your heels. Stretch out your quads. If you can't do that, I know my knees have been acting up. You can take a yoga block if you have one at home. By the way, if you have yoga blocks at home, you should definitely be keeping them nearby when you do my classes. Sit on your yoga block. You can have your legs together. This is called hero's pose. Thighs touch, tops of your feet down, or you can sit cross-legged. So make fists with your hands. You're going to rotate your hands in circles. Tight fists, big circles, and now switch directions. Do 3 to 5 in each direction. It's important to take care of your wrists. You guys know that as CrossFitters and yogis. And now interlace your fingers together and do 3 to 5 rotations in each direction. Your wrists and your ankles are similar in structure. It's really important to take care of them too. They're very unique structures in your physical body. Bring your hands to your mat. Come off of your yoga block. Place it to the side. Reach your right hand forward, left leg back, and hold. Bird dog. Reach through your hand in your heel and pull your upper arm bone back and hug your thigh bone into your torso. As your arm bone and thigh bone pull into your torso, your hand and foot reach away. Loud inhale. Loud exhale. One more breath in. And as you breathe out, crunch into the middle, tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, extend, spread your fingers and toes. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach, pause. Bend your left knee, reach your right hand back. Grab the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Kick your foot into your hand as you press your right shoulder forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand down, knee down, back to tabletop. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Twist your upper back and your mid and lower back. And exhale, thread the needle. Shoulder goes to your mat. Wrap your right arm around your low back. Stack your shoulders on top of each other. Loud breath in. Twist deeper, breathe out. Inhale loud and slow. Exhale loud and slow. 2 more big breaths. Inhale completely and exhale completely. 1 more breath in and breathe out. Bring your hands back to your mat. Hands right under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Flow through cat-cow. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. Now go really, really slow. You can close your eyes to draw your awareness within. Inhale, arch, press your chest forward. Exhale, round, scoop your tail. Do 3 more. Every repetition, go a little bit deeper. This is actually one of the most important moves you can do for spine health, for low back health. 1 more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Go to neutral spine and pause. Now bird dog to the other side. Now why is it important to hug your thigh bone and humerus bone, your upper arm bone, into your torso as you reach your hand and foot away? It condenses all the energy into your core. So this is a great way to activate your core, especially if you're feeling back pain at any level of your spine. Right toes are flexed to your shins. Your arm and your leg are parallel to the ground, and the back of your neck is neutral. Loud inhale. Loud exhale. 1 more breath in. And breathe out, squeeze into the middle. Tuck your chin, round your spine, invite space between your vertebrae. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, reach. 1 more, exhale in. Inhale, extend, pause. Bend your right knee, reach your left hand back and grab your foot. Kick your foot into your hand a lot. Try not to let your knee pitch out to the side. Pull your knee in so it points straight back to the back of your mat. Kick your foot into your hand, hollow out your belly to scoop your tail. Loud inhale, loud exhale. 1 more breath in. And breathe out, right knee down, left hand down. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Twist your spine a lot. And as you exhale, thread the needle. Rest on your shoulder and the side of your head. Wrap your left arm around your lower back. Close your eyes. Relax your fingers. And relax your jaw. Big, slow inhale. Relax, twist deeper, exhale. Make sure both knees stay planted on your yoga mat. Pull your left shoulder blade to the middle of your upper back. 1 more big inhale. Twist deeper, exhale. Noisy breath in. And as you breathe out, plant your hands on your mat, come back to all fours. Now, I'm going to teach you guys swimming shark, which if you're one of my regulars in class, you remember swimming shark. I'm actually going to teach you, it's not a new move, some of you guys might know it, but it's new for me teaching you. So, starting with swimming shark, I'm turning to the side so you can see. Keep your hollow belly, your low abdominals slightly engaged. And inhale, crunch your right side waist. Pull your hip up to your rib. You should feel a stretch in your left side waist. And exhale, switch to the other side. You're moving only your pelvis, and it's a crunch to the side. You should feel a stretch in your low back. This hits your quadratus lumborum, which is a little muscle. It's little, but it's very important in your lower back. And this is basically the only main movement that it does. It's mostly stabilizer muscle, and it helps with stability with all the other muscles in your back and your core. So inhale, crunch to the right. Exhale, crunch to the left. Now notice it's not a sway of my hips side to side. That's not doing anything. It's crunch and crunch. Think of a shark swimming through water. Do 3 more on each side. Inhale and exhale. I've been doing a lot of these since I pulled my lower back, and they've been helping so much. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bring your hips back neutral. You're going to flip over onto your back. So this whole routine that I'm teaching you, if you have lower back pain and stiffness, you can actually do this whole routine every single day to help you loosen up your lower back. So here is what's new for you today. Can you guys see me okay? Let me check it out. Let me angle it down a little bit. All right, so this is actually, I did this move this week because I was experiencing a pinching in my lower back. And it's an old move I learned when I used to be a personal trainer at Equinox back in the day. We're talking 10 years ago. So I just instinctively did it, and it popped my lower back vertebrae in a really great way. So you're gonna lay on your back. I'm gonna put my arms up overhead so you can see what I'm doing. But you are gonna have your hands here. So if you notice, my feet are planted, knees are at 90 degrees. There should be a natural curve in my lower back. So if you guys want to watch this before you do it, I highly encourage it. So moving only your pelvis. You're going to press the bottom end of your pelvis down to the ground. So arch your back a lot. And now you're going to exhale, pull your belly in, engage your hollow to press your lower back down to your mat. You're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, press your pelvis forward. Exhale, pull your pelvis back. Inhale, arch your low back. Exhale, flatten your low back. 2 more. Inhale, arch. And exhale, hug in. 1 more, arch. Exhale, flatten. And now bring your pelvis back to neutral. Small arch in your low back. Now we're going to go right and left. Inhale, press your right hip down. Your left glute should lift up a little bit. And exhale, press your left glute down. Your right hip will lift a little bit. Do that 3 more times on each side. I'm feeling a lot of sensation when I go to my left. So notice if right and left feel a little different, it doesn't mean anything. With time and practice, consistent practice, you guys know that right and left side will even up as they heal. Good. Do 2 more on each side. These are really small movements. Oftentimes when it comes to lower back exercises, less is more. Good. 1 more. Finish the rep that you're on. And now bring your pelvis back neutral. Now, this is the one that was really like the clutch move for me. You're going to do, these are called clocks. So on your inhale, you're going to arch your low back, press your tailbone down into your mat. And as you exhale, you're going to move in a circular motion. You're going to do clockwise first. Press your right hip down, press your low back down, press your left hip down, and then press your tailbone down. Exhale, right hip, low back, left hip, tailbone. 2 more each side. This is feeling phenomenal on my lower back. Inhale the first half of your circle. Inhale right, low back. Exhale, go to the left. Tailbone. 1 more. Right hip, low back, left hip, tailbone. Good. Now switching directions. Exhale, left hip, low back, right hip, tailbone, that's 1. 4 more. Left, low back, right hip, tailbone 2, left, back, right, tailbone 3, left, low back, right, tailbone 4, left, low back, right, tailbone, that's 5. Good job. Bring your low back to neutral. Hug your knees into your chest and rock side to side, really easy. Massage out your lower back. And then pause in the middle. Drop your arms T position. Drop your knees to the right. Drape your hand over your left thigh and turn your head to the left. Big breath in. Loud breath out. Noisy inhale. Relax, go deeper, exhale. One more big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your head center, legs center, switch to the other side, 3 loud breaths. Keep your shoulder blades flat, grip your left hand over your right leg, and turn your head to the right. 3 loud breaths. Bring your head center, knees center, rock and roll, grab onto your hamstrings, and then sit up. Get there in as many rocks as it takes. Now you're going to get onto your hands and knees, high plank, big breath in, and as you exhale, knees, chest, chin, go down on your mat for caterpillar. Point your toes, drop your hips, sweep your chest forward in that for cobra. Lift your chest, pull your shoulder blades back, and relax your glutes. You press through your palms. This will take a lot of pressure off of your lower back. And now press your big toe nails down onto your mat so your heels don't fall out to the side. You want your feet, your heels point straight up to the sky, and your toes point straight back behind you. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Loud exhale through your nose. Noisy breath in. Complete breath out. One more inhale. Now as you exhale, walk your hands a little closer to your feet, about 4 or 5 inches. Your right hand grabs the outside of your left ankle. Bend your knee, wrap your fingers around your Achilles. Keep that grip. Straighten your knees. Both of my knees just popped. Drop your head. Look under your left armpit up at the sky. Be here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Right hand to your mat, switching sides. Left hand to the outside of your right ankle. Bend your knee for access. Straighten your knee. Drop your head. Look under your armpit at the sky. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Hands to your mat. Create more space in your down dog. One breath in. Now as you breathe out, walk your feet to your hands. Feet hips lift. Grab your elbows and let your arms hang. Inhale loud. Exhale loud. Soften your knees, shift your weight forward, and let the weight of your body surrender to gravity. In CrossFit, we fight gravity. In yoga, we surrender to it. Big breath in. Go deeper, breathe out. One more inhale. And exhale, drop your hands. Right hand plants to the space between your feet. Reach your left arm up to the sky and twist. Bend your knees as much as you need for access. Push your butt to the back edge of your mat as you press your head to the front edge of your mat. Gaze up at your top thumb. Inhale, lengthen your whole spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. One more big inhale. And exhale, left hand down, right hand up, switch other side. Go. 5, 1, 2, 3, drop. Both hands to the ground. Walk your feet together, big toes touch. Claw your fingers to your mat, bend your knees, look up halfway. And exhale, fold. Straighten your knees, drop your head, shift your weight to the balls of your feet. Inhale, reach up, get tall and bend way back. Exhale, dive, forward folds. Drop your head. Halfway lift, soft knees, flat spine. Step your right foot back, knee down lunge. Point your toes, claw your fingers and lift your chest. Shoulder blades pull back and down. Your front shin is vertical and look straight ahead. One loud inhale. And exhale, plant your hands. Tuck your right toes, lift your knees, step back, high plank. Caterpillar, knees, chest, chin go down, keep your butt in the sky. Point your toes, cobra, soft elbows, pull your upper arm bones back and relax your glutes to release your lower back. One inhale, and exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Biggest inhale, loudest exhale. Push your heels to your mat and lift your butt to the sky. One more big breath in. And as you breathe out, step your right foot between your hands. So your foot needs to make it between your hands. If it gets stuck back here, grab your ankle and pull your foot forward. Drop your knee down to your mat, point your toes. Bring both hands to your front knee, sit up tall, hollow out your belly, scoop your tail, create a flat lower back. Relax your glute and square your hips forward, reach up, look up, back bend. 5, 1, 2, left hand to left hamstring, 3, 4, and 5, hands to prayer, twist. Left tricep to right thigh, press your right hand into your left. Lift your belly off your thigh and twist. Big breath in. Twist more, breathe out. If you have access, option to tuck your back toes, lift your knees, strength through your legs for 3, 1, 2, and 3. Drop your back knee to your mat, point your toes, and bring both hands to the instep of your front foot. I'm going to shift position and face you guys now. So you can see fingers in line with toes, and your right foot is off to the right a little bit. Now, your psoas major is a hip flexor muscle, but it also is a lower back muscle. It's the only muscle in your body that goes from the posterior, the back of your body, to the anterior, the front of your body. So, if you need a yoga block, grab one. Or that book or whatever you have that'll help you reach the ground. So stay in this lunge position. Your right foot is off to the right a couple inches. Take the block, press it on your hip, and place it straight down next to your hip. All right, so that's important. That's your little landmark. Rise up, hollow out your belly, your hips press forward. Now, your right leg is in front. Your right hand goes to the block, claw your fingers. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Hips press forward towards the video and to the left at the same time. Reach your left hand straight up and lean to the right. Now, I have really long arms. I can reach the ground easily, so I'm moving my block to the side. Your hips press forward and to the left as your torso lifts up and leans to the right. You should feel a mega stretch to the front side of your hip. That's your hip flexor, your psoas major. For 5, 1, 2, press your hips forward, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Hands down on the instep of your foot, going into cheetah stretch. Some of you may know it as lizard lunge. Stay on your hands for a second. Tuck your left toes under. Lift your knee. Push your heel back. And now place your knees straight down and point your toes again. Drop to one or both forearms to the ground, or yoga block, or stack of books, whatever you have. Loud breath in, lengthen your upper back. Loud breath out, soften your jaw and let your whole torso relax to the ground. Be here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rise up onto your hands. Point your right toes out to 2 o'clock. Galaxy pose. Hand to your knee, roll to the edge of your foot. Press your hips down, lift your chest. Your elbow goes straight, and you roll to the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Inhale, lift your chest high. Exhale, twist a lot through your upper back. There's a lot of action happening in this pose, so keep tension on your arm. Relax your glutes. Look over your right shoulder. Now, some of you might have access to the bind. Bend your back knee and grab the pinky toe edge side of your foot. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Drop your back foot. Walk your right foot to the space between your hands, back to the standard lunge. And as you exhale, shift your weight forward for half split. Now, I always have to wiggle my foot forward because of the ratios of my legs. They don't allow for a smooth transition. I'm going to turn to the side again so you guys can see this better. Back knee is at 90 degrees. Front toes flex to your shins. Claw your fingers to your mat. Lift your chest. The movement comes from here. Also, make sure that even though your right leg is forward, you're not pitching your right hip forward. Your right hip presses back, so your whole pelvis is squared forward. Claw your fingers to your mat. Inhale, lift your chest with a flat back. You exhale, crawl your hands forward. The work is bringing your belly to your thigh. Loud breath in. Go deeper, breathe out. Now, you can choose to stay here. You guys know 2020 is the year of full split. I feel like I can hear some of you groaning or getting excited over full split. You guys know that this is my mission for all of you for this year. So, a couple ways to get into full split. If you're able to slide your foot, you can slide your foot. If the material you're on doesn't allow you to slide, you can wiggle your foot forward. Thankfully, I can slide my foot. So, if you can't quite reach the ground and you have blocks, which, by the way, get on your Amazon Prime and order them if you haven't already. All right, so right foot goes forward. Crawl your left foot back. Hands stay in line with your hips. Engage your hollow belly, scoop your tail, and as your pelvis gets closer to the ground, you can drop your blocks to new levels, lower levels, closer to the ground. Hold at whatever level you need to feel the stretch. Now you're getting into your hip flexor and your hip extensor, your psoas major and all the 10 other hip flexor muscles you have, and your hamstrings. Now, I've been actually practicing this one, so I can go lower. Be here 5, we're holding it a long time. 4, 3, hips are squared forward. 2, and 1. Good job. Roll to your right if you're in full split. If you're in half split, drop down onto your back knee. You're going to go right into half pigeon. So, half pigeon. Angle your knee off to the side. You want your knee past the edge of your pelvis. Your foot is relaxed. You can flex it if you want, but I find I get deeper into my glute if my foot is relaxed. And the angle of this knee crease can be at whatever you need to feel the best effect in your hip or hamstring. So if you're really flexible, your shin, this is about as far as I can get, your shin can be parallel to the top edge of your mat. That's a little too deep for me today. My knee isn't liking it. So I'm going to close my knee a little more. Drop to your forearms. Your back leg is straight, all 5 toenails down to your mat. Inhale, lengthen your upper back. And as you exhale, drop your chest closer to the ground. Drop your head, close your eyes, and relax your jaw. Now, if you're looking to get deeper into your right hip and lower back, you can look up at the screen and watch me. You can crawl your upper body to the left as far as you can go. Now, you don't want to roll forward on your shin and lifting your butt up. You want to press your butt back. This is going to help get deeper into your hip rotator. We use these muscles a lot in CrossFit. If you guys have been squatting and lunging and running a lot, which I know all of you have, I've seen your workouts. This is a really important stretch to do like every day. Be here 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Go center. Lift your chest. Rise up onto your hands. Your right hand reaches back. Bend your left knee and grab the pinky toe edge side of your foot. Getting into your quads again. Inhale, lift your chest. Look over your right shoulder. Bend your elbow. Pull your left heel to your left glute. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Drop your back foot. Double pigeon. So I actually thought of you guys earlier this week. Some days I've been doing yoga twice a day to fix my lower back. So double pigeon, your top ankle, your left foot goes over your right quad. You don't want it way over here. You want your ankle bone, that bony prominence, just past your quad. Toes flexed to your shins. If you're one of those lucky people where your knee just flops down onto your ankle, crawl forward. If you're like me, where that doesn't happen, hand to the ball of your foot, flex your foot, and then other hand to your knee. Gentle pressure on your knee and focus on a flat spine. So I actually sat and watched Disney Plus in this position this week. You guys know my crew at Downtown Strength and Conditioning and pretty much all of the CrossFit gyms where I teach. You guys know that I call this, your Netflix binge watching pose. And my low back was so on fire earlier this week. I felt like I needed this pose and I needed frog pose. And I did both of those poses while watching Life Below Zero on Disney Plus. If you haven't checked out that show, you need to. Hold it here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good work. Sit up. Now, Lord of the Fishes, one of my favorite poses. Plant your left foot outside your right thigh and hug your knee into your chest. Now, you guys know there's two options for your bottom leg. You can either extend it straight out in front of you, tricep outside your thigh, or you can stay in this position and just pull your heel closer to your glute. Now, the work is bringing your left hip down to the ground, sitting really tall, and bring your right tricep outside your left thigh. Inhale, sit up really tall. Exhale, twist deeper. If you have the bind, go for it. Right arm goes underneath your left leg. Clasp your hands. You can use a strap or belts or towel blanket, whatever you have near you. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Unwind. Go into your counter pose. Do a push-up to the opposite side of your body. Sit up and extend your right leg forward. Left foot goes to your right inner thigh. Reach your hands up to the sky, spread your fingers, and exhale, dive. Hands land wherever you have natural access. It can be your knee, your shin, your ankle, your foot, whatever you have access to. If you have easy access to your foot, crisscross your hands at your wrists. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, bend your elbows. The work is bringing your belly to your thigh. You should feel this in your lower back. 5, 1. Gaze at your toenails, your perfect pedicures. 2, quarantine pedicures. 3, 4, 5. One more inhale. Go deeper. Exhale. Now, something new. Sit up tall. Keep your right leg where it is. You're going to plant your hands and you're going to rotate, open up your hip. So now your pelvis, your left knee stays bent. Your pelvis is now squared to the other side. Reach your hands up to the sky, and as you exhale, drop your right hand on the instep of your right leg and reach your left arm overhead. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now rotate only your torso. Bring your left hand down on the inside of your right leg and right hand on the outside of your right leg. 5, 1. Should feel this in your low back. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go 3 more counts. 6, 7, and 8. Good job. Sit up tall. Now square your hips forward again. Bend your knees, cross your feet at your ankles, palms face forward, plant your hands. Step back, high plank. I'm going to turn to the side for easier view. High plank, caterpillar, cobra, downward facing dog. Take a big slow inhale. Loud slow exhale. One more breath in. Cleansing breath out. Tiny baby steps. Walk your feet all the way forward. Gorilla pose. Slide your hands under your feet. Now you guys can all see me this time. I don't want to see any gorilla pose cheating. No half-ass gorilla poses like this. You know who you are. Bring your hands all the way under your feet. Toes to your wrist crease. Drop your head and rock your body weight forward. Pause right before your heels lift off your mat. It should feel really good on your wrists. Wiggle your toes, massage your wrists. You should feel your hamstrings light up. Loud breath in. Full deeper breathe out. Noisy inhale. Full the most exhale. One more big breath in. And as you breathe out, release your hands from under your feet. Bring your hands to your lower back. Interlace your fingers. Drop your fist over your head. 3 breaths. Inhale. Loud exhale. Breathe in loud. Breathe out loud. One more big breath in. Relax, full deeper, breathe out. Drop your hands, walk your feet together, toes touch. Flat back, look to the horizon. Fold. Mountain, stand tall, reach up and back. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Drop your head, nose to shins. Bend your knees, look up halfway. Step your left leg back. Reverse lunge. Point your toes, claw your fingers, lift your chest, pause here, big breath in. Loud, slow breath out. One more inhale. And exhale, plant your hands, tuck your left toes, lift your knee, step back, high plank. Exhale, caterpillar. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 loud breaths. Inhale, big. Exhale, big. Noisy breath in. Cleansing breath out. Inhale your biggest. Exhale your loudest. Step your right foot between your hands all the way forward. Left knee drops down and point your toes. Oh, sorry, wrong side. I realized what I did as I said it. All right, left foot forward, right knee down, point your toes. Your yoga teacher makes mistakes sometimes. Hollow out your belly, scoop your tail, hips squared forward. Press your hips forward and down using muscular energy. Right hip presses forward to keep your hips square. Suck your belly in, scoop your tail so you don't want your booty sticking out. You want your booty pulling under your torso. Reach your hands up, lift up, easy back bend. 5, 1, 2, 3, right hand or right hamstring, bend back a little deeper. 4 and 5. Good job. Sit up tall. Right tricep to left thigh. Twist your whole back. Make a fist with your top hand. Punch down into the palm of your bottom hand. Lift your belly off your thigh and twist. Your front shin is vertical. Your knee is stacked over your ankle. And you push down through this foot. Push down through this arm. Like, look, when my arm is slack, my chest drops. When I activate my upper back muscles and push into my arm, look at the space I create between my torso and thigh. Option to tuck your back toes under, lift your knee and twist. This will get you into a deeper twist through your spine. You should feel it more in your lower back. For 3, 1, 2, And 3, drop your back knee. Place your hands on the instep of your foot. Point your back toes. Now I'm going to angle back to face you again. Going into Cheetah stretch. Oh, this is the side that I injured a few weeks ago, so this one is still a little bit tender. Fingers in line with your toes. Notice my foot is no longer in front of my hip. I've walked it to the left just a couple inches. Big breath in, and now breathe out, tuck your back toes. Oh, hip flexor stretch. I knew I was forgetting something. So, don't tuck your back toes yet. Keep your back knee down. Sit up tall, hollow out your belly, and now shift forward a lot. Scoop your tail, engaging the muscle of your belly, right hip forward. Take your yoga block, press it to your glute, place it straight down next to your glute. Reach your right hand up to the sky, relax your shoulders. Hips press forward and down and to the right. Lift your torso to the sky, and as you exhale, lean your upper body to the left. As you reach your right hip to the right, you should feel a mega stretch all the way through your hip flexor, especially if you're keeping your tailbone tucked under. It's a game changer. 5, 1, 2, 3. I'm back. All right, hands down on your mat, fingers spread wide. Now going into Cheetah stretch. Option to drop to one or both forearms. Use a block if you need it. I know I need a block on this side. Grab a water break if you need it. 5, 1, 2. Loud breath in. Loud breath out. Ooh. 3, 4, 5. Galaxy pose. Rise up onto your hands. Point your left toes out to 10 o'clock. Hand to your knee. Press your hand into your knee. Drive your hips to the ground. Lift your chest and twist a lot. Now, if you guys are like me, I'm sure, we're all human. Injuries happen. It's just part of what we do and part of being an athlete. If there's one thing I've learned is to be extra mega patient with the healing process. So if that speaks to you, notice if you get frustrated with aches and pains in your body, go into your bind. And yeah, guys, just sit with it. Sit with physical sensations. Just your body letting you know that you have some work to do and that you're still alive and that you can still push through and heal it. For 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Half split. Walk your left foot to the space between your hands. Straighten your front knee. Bend your back knee to 90 degrees. Now I have to move my foot forward to create a straight knee. Claw your fingers. Lift your chest as you inhale. And as you exhale, crawl your hands forward. Now on the other side, I turn to the side. On this side, I'm going to keep facing forward. Suck your belly button into your spine. This does a couple things. It'll actually change the position of your pelvis. Your tailbone will tuck under. And pulling your low abdominals in will create a little more space between your lumbar vertebrae. Inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, crawl your hands forward. The work is bringing your belly to your thigh, keeping an active front foot. Now, full split people, you know who you are. That's all of you. Grab your yoga blocks. And now slide your left foot forward. Wiggle your right foot back. Keep your hands right next to your pelvis. No leaning forward on full split. Now, you want to press your right hip forward, left leg back. Now, this hamstring, my left hamstring, also got a little bit impacted by my low back injury a few weeks ago, so I definitely feel this side a lot more. So just notice that. If one side is more open than the other, just sit with it, be with it, breathe into it. 5, 1, 2. Suck your belly in, press the crown of your head to the sky. 3, 4, 5. One more inhale. And as you exhale, go into half pigeon, however you get in there. From whatever pose, whatever version of split that you're in, half pigeon. Drop to your forearms, back leg is straight. Angle your left knee off to the left. Time check. Perfect. Loud inhale. Loud exhale. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, crawl your upper body to the right as far as you can go. Remember, press your whole pelvis back and down. Your butt should not be on the ground, but you also don't want to be rolling forward on your shin bone. Inhale, lengthen both side waists. Exhale, soften and go a little deeper. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rise up on your hands. Left hand goes back, bend your right knee, quad stretch. Now, if your wrist is really tired of pressure, you can place your forearm on a yoga block, on a book, or on the ground. Lift your chest, look over your shoulder. If you have your foot easily, pull your heel into its right glute. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your back foot. Here's the fun transition. That's what I call it, the fun transition. Bring your back leg around and forward, double pigeon. The fun hip opener. Ankle bone past your quad. All 10 toes flex to your shins. Now it's really important that your back knee is down, or your bottom knee, is down on the ground. Sit up tall and press your right glute down to the ground. It doesn't matter how high. Some of you might have a knee into your chest. It's totally fine. It's still double pigeon. Now, right hand to your knee. Press your knee down. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, lean forward. Now, some of you might be curious, why do we do so many hip openers if the focus of a class is the lower back? So if you notice, your hips are right here, your low back is right here. So working on opening up your hips helps your low back health and mobility so much. Press your hand into your knee a little bit more. Inhale, sit up tall, relax your shoulders, and exhale, lean forward for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sit up tall. Lord of the Fishes, the put your life back together pose. Plant your right foot outside your thigh, your left thigh, and now you can do whatever it is you need to do with your left leg. You can pull your heel around your glute or extend your knee forward. Your booty totally flat on the ground. Right foot totally flat on the ground. Sit up tall. Pull your right shoulder blade back to twist. Tricep to the outside of your thigh. Ooh, my back just popped in 3 places. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, twist a lot. The only muscle you're activating is this one, your lat, that pulls your shoulder back and gets you deeper into your twist. Now your top hand weaves under your knee if you're binding. And now clasp hands at your low hip, your left hip. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, look over your right shoulder, twist through the crown of your head and your upper back. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Unwind, go into your counter pose, little push up on the opposite side of your body. And now extend your left forward. That knee was bent a long time. Bring your right foot to your left inner thigh. Hips are squared forward on this one. This is a single leg forward fold. Big flex toes, reach your hands up, get really tall through your upper back, and exhale, fold really tight. Hands land wherever you have natural, yummy access. So that can be your foot, ankle, shin, knee, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Interlace your fingers around your foot if that's easy for you. Lift your chest. Bend your elbows. Gaze forward, but don't crank your neck forward. Keep the back of your neck neutral and gaze straight ahead. 5, 1. Engage your quad, back of your knee presses down to your mat. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more inhale. Go deeper, exhale. Sit up really tall. Now you're going to do that pivot again on your pelvis. Press through your hands, lift, and open up your hip. Your foot will come away from your thigh, and now this line of your pelvis is going to be squared this way. Keep both feet flat on the ground. Your left knee stays really straight. Reach both hands up to the sky, get really tall, and as you exhale, drop your left hand on the instep of your left leg and reach your right hand over your head, intention of touching your toes with your fingers, and rotate through your rib cage to look at the sky through the underside of your arm. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit up and face forward now. Now your shoulders are squared to the line of your toes. Nothing changes with your right leg. Point your right hand on the instep of your right foot, left foot, left hand on the outside. Keep your right butt cheek flat on the ground. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean forward. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Walk up, and now we're going to do the same hip opening stretch we did last week. Straddle split. Bring your right leg to the right, left leg to the left. This has been my favorite one since I hurt my lower back. Toes flex to your shins. Your kneecaps point up to the sky. Toes point up to the sky. Get really tall through your upper back. Inhale loud. And as you exhale, shoot your hands straight forward. Don't touch the ground. 5, 1. Lean forward more. 2. Feel it in your hips. 3, 4, and 5. Drop your hands down. It doesn't matter where they land. It doesn't mean anything. Forearms down to your mat all the way if you have access. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, hold it here. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay connected to your breath. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit up. Good job, guys. Now bring your feet together, butterfly. Interlace your fingers, lift your chest, bend your elbows, fold. Inhale loud. Exhale loud. Noisy breath in, get tall through your upper back. Twist a little deeper, breathe out, or bend a little deeper, excuse me. One more big inhale. Fold your deepest, exhale. Good job. Sit up tall, lie on your back, plant your feet hips width. One really quick bridge or wheel. Bridge is on your shoulders. Press your palms together, relax your glutes, lift your hips. Or option, full wheel. Choose one powerfully. Be here. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Drop down nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. Go into butterfly position with your legs. Bring your hands overhead. Grab your elbows, close your eyes, and pause. Presence yourself to silence. Happy baby pose. Hi guys, sorry about that. Just finishing up class really quick. Should be twisting your left side. Knee into your chest, rotate your lower back. Loud inhale. And as you exhale, Shavasana, the feet wide, hands wide, palms face the sky. Big slow inhale. Loud slow exhale. Let everything go and surrender to gravity. Loud, slow breath out. Slow motion with closed eyes. Rise up to your seat. Crisscross applesauce, full or half lotus. Bring your hands to heart center. One shared Om. Breathe in. Thumb knuckles the third eye. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry we lost connection there for a minute, but expect to see this video on the Red Cheetah Yoga YouTube channel. So thanks so much for tuning in. I love you all. Bye.